Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the Beta Plan, playing Shadowrun. And at this time, for once we start with Isnobel up front, because, well, if you've listened to the last episode, we are Isnobel right now, because we got discovered in the Matrix room. Oopsie! Not very smart. Let's just see where we can open back here. Do we have any way of... search computer. I hope these guards don't come back here. Isabel takes a quick glance at the terminal. I'll be damned. It's locked into the admin inbox, and somebody left it unblocked. I can't open the door for you from here, but we can read the message if you want. Do it! Isabel turns the camera in her PDA to face the screen on the terminal. Amber text on the stark black background zooms into the focus. Oh dear, this is going to read a ghost in the machine. Ghost in the machine? It came back, damage control, leave it unplugged. So let's read damage control at least. It's too late, Nancy. At least a dozen people have already eaten from the thing. We can't shut it down now, and now we're sure as hell we can't let anyone know about it. People get sick, the show could be held liable. Look, if it's any consolation, I've been pouring through the logs of old shows to see if anyone mentioned the noodle extruder. Ah, we know that thing. And I found something. This exact conversation 14 years ago. Don't know what's happening with this machine. I don't know where it came from or how or why, but it's part of TechCon. Nobody can get rid of it. Nobody knows how it works. It just does, and people keep coming back to visit it. I think that's a blessing in disguise. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Just don't question it, and everything will be okay. I don't even know what to say about this. What do you want me to do? Read the first message for a moment. Look, I'm gonna go right out and say the security guys are right. There's something horribly wrong with the noodle extruder. Alright, Dax was halfway through recalibrating the broth noodle nozzles when the damn thing started humming, and sure enough, started churning out some steaming hot Yuxing noodles. Just dumping them into my palms and my hands. Just don't even want to see the blistering on the spots right now. Now there's a freaky thing. The dough hopper was empty. I unloaded it myself prior to diagnostics. It was producing dough out of thin air. The machine is haunted. Huh? I don't know what I was expecting this message to be, but that wasn't the... Want me to keep going? Third message. Okay, I'm getting seriously creeped out of this damn noodle extractor is back thing. I can't explain it. We boxed the thing up yesterday and sent it to the manufacturer. I wasn't here 5 minutes ago, but now I've opened the doors and the show is on the way. I'm just strolling for the food court and there it is. Just sitting there with an old line ready for me. Where are the noodles coming from? What do we do? Okay, I've seen enough. We don't want to have her read all messages. Something tells me that, well, there might be a time thing here and the security will come back in. We don't really want that. But alright, the noodle machine is haunted. It always gives noodles, even when it's empty. And it always returns to the con. On the bottom floor. Oh. Got a little something something. Take it. Always good. Oh darn, now we gave it to her, then that might disappear. Because, well, at least it used to be in the old games that if... Hello? Who are you? At least in the old games, if you gave something to your team members, then the item disappeared after the mission. Isabel's outlines goes fuzzy the moment she sets her foot into the elevator. I hear, oh my, this music, listen to it for a second. If anyone ever played the second game, this is a throwback to a mission that was very much loved by the community. Now the music has been redubbed and remastered, I can hear it, but it is definitely that quest with the scientist being trapped in a laboratory for years on end, and the only thing that he could do, because he was all alone, was watch a series of a few episodes, and I really mean like a dozen or so, over and over and over again, until all he could do was think about that show. Isabel's outline goes fuzzy for a moment. She sets his foot into the other. A loud rhythmic whoosing sounds dominated the low end of your PDA speakers. It sounds a bit like the roars of a helicopter. We're getting a lot of interference here. An elf of his mid-20s steps inside until it is Isabel at the floor. Select a panel. He looks wired, jittery, Stint to the gills, most likely. There's no telling how long it's been since he's gotten a wink of sleep. Isabel punches the button on the ground floor. Something tells me that he's part of the other Shadowrun team. Working the show, huh? That has to be hard. The elf smiles down on Isabel, his expression affable. I feel tempted to blow off work and go check out the kiosks. Maybe taking a panel or two. You know what? Let's go with the first option again. This one would say that we done already blow off steam, and I don't know yet who he is. So yeah, it's tough. All right. I wish that I could just drop everything and explore. She starts in, repeating your words with forced sincerity. It's tough, all right. I wish that I could just. She falls silent. You can see her staring at the man's VIP badge. Isabel, what's wrong? Her eyes remain locked on the man's badge. King Ding. Huh? That's an interesting street name. Been Denker on it long? A couple of years now. He smiles. Longer than anyone else to use the handle. Smile and nod, Isabel. You're trying to go unnoticed, remember? If she hears you, she doesn't acknowledge it. I know who you are. You're the one who shut down the Kowloon City power grid 6 months ago. Oh, crap, Isabel. She just gave us white. He clears his throat. Yeah, that was me. Let's just keep that between ourselves, though, alright? That little stunt screwed over a lot of local deckers. Her voice is soft, but you can detect a definite undertone of hostility. A couple of them soaked up nasty hits of dumpster because of it. You wrecked the grid while they were jacked into their home machines. My team was a bind. They needed a power outage right there and there. Or they were cooked. So I gave them one. What was the best solution in a bad situation? Let's leave it at that. Yeah, he's part of the Shadowrun team for sure that we just already saw. An icy silence descends on the elevator car. A few seconds later, Isabel pierces it. That was his decker. She lived out in Harebrained, called herself Spinster. She was a good person. Now she's in the ground. She's never came back out of that coma that you stunt put her into. Another long pause. Slowly Ding extends his hand towards the emergency brake. Oh my god, Isabel! Snap out of it is, we aren't here for this guy and we can't afford to start shooting yet. She balls her hands into fists. You can read the tension in her body language. She's biting her tongue. At least, that's what I've heard. Yeah, I'm just a caterer. I'm not a decker myself. He stares down at Isabel. The smile has vanished from his face. Yeah, surely you're not. You've come to get me, haven't you? To take your revenge for your friend. Did our people put out the contract on me? Is that it? Oh, crap. I'm not sure if he's gonna buy the first thing. She was already too weird. You know what? No. Yeah, no, we're going to go with the second one. Yes. Say yes, I took the contract, but I've decided not to go through it. When the elevator stops, walk away and don't look back. Uh-oh. She started saying her sentence, but then abruptly the connection cuts out again. Please, Isabel, don't do anything right now. That's exactly what I would want to say. The static pops and hisses for 10 seconds. 20. Finally, the picture warbles back into view. K-Dong is in mid-sentence, practically frothing with rage. Did what I had to do! If you were in my position, you would have done the same thing if you would have gotten them killed. He's shouting. The sound of it reverberates in cramped confines of the elevator car. There was no further way out of that scenario. Isabel starts to respond. The anger is clear in her throat. I would not have to. Isabel, stop and listen to me! She stopped short. What? You're crazy and an insane person. And when I get out of this elevator, I'm going to go to the hotel security office. Thank you very much, Isabel. You don't need biotech to tell somebody to make the lie that you're a paranoid schizophrenic. You know, you can make that up on the fly. You don't need to have knowledge of medication to know schizophrenia. Okay, no. Let's I want to intimidate him, but Isnobel, I'm not my big troll self. Oh, this is an interesting way to do things. Tell him the hell with it. Tell him that if he does, he's a dead man. Tell him you're with the Yellow Lotus. After all, that is the only thing that might scare this Decker off. You don't want to turn me in. My boss will be very unhappy. I work for Kindly Cheng. The color drains from his face. He begins to stammer. Oh, no, 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 no. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh, and the comm goes out again. Ah, this is getting old. As quickly as it went, the picture flickers back into your PDA screen. Kind Ding looks calmer now. The elevator is descending. Remember what we've discussed. You keep your cool, and this turns out well for the both of us. We live and let live. Understood? Yes. I didn't want any trouble from you in the first place. I'm just glad that it was all a misunderstanding. Please, don't take this in the wrong way, but I'll be happy if this is the last that I ever see of you. The feeling is mutual. The car slides into a halt and the elevator door slides open. The other Decker doesn't get off. Enjoy the rest of the show. Now get a move on this, Nobel. So, Yoza, we made it so that we did not fight one another. But we did not get karma for that. I think we just done well in not going loud. What? Who? Why are we at security again? The halfway ahead is blocked by a trio of struggling bodies. A blackout drunk troll hangs slung between a pair of cursing security guards, one male and one female. As you watch, they struggle violently to drag her down the hallway. The troll's voice comes out I think that's actually not written right. That's why I'm having a problem with it. Isn't it not inebriated? Does it not have to have a V? Inebriated roar? I'm not going to do that voice though. Unhand me, you fools! The older of the two guards, a middle-aged man with a pompadour haircut, and struggles with all his might to keep his prisoner's flailing arm constrained. Don't let her go, Hoji! She has a strength of 10 men. Yes, sir. You recognize her as the guard who was standing by the employee entrance on the show floor. How she got roped into troll-hauling duty is anyone's guess. The security captain locks eyes with Nobel. He barks out an order. Clear the hole! Say nothing. You know, we're not going to let her PDA ring all of a sudden with my voice. With an exaggerated motion, the troll swings her head to it, Nobel. You, Dwargo, help me, these drackheads want me to leave because I'm a troll. She goes mightily. The sound reverberates in your ears. What's happening here? None of your business. You're not even hotel staff. You shouldn't be back here at all. He hugs the troll's left arm to his chest with all his strength, desperately trying to weigh her down. She lifts his feet a few inches off the floor, then slams him back down. He lets out an audible whimper. Now, clear the way and report to your manager. Quit fighting me, damn it, before I talk to him for you. The former door guard stares at Isabel. Recognition dawns on her face. Hey, I remember you. You said that you had to meet some caterers up on the 6th. What are you doing down here? This run is going sideways more ways than I have ever done in my life. Well, that's not true, but... Okay, sorry I had to get more fuel canisters. Socialite. You don't have it. Yeah, that's not. It's security. So the last answer is turn off. Security personnel. I don't think this is a very good answer, but yeah. Okay, see, I was just checking to see if anyone down here wanted a drink. Just you want any mojito? The man strains against the troll's drunken efforts. His brow is blooded with sweat. You shouldn't hold still, be here, not even to offer drinks. The troll looks down at Isabel and issues a mush-mouth plea. Ignore these pigs and help me! I'll take the run on the left, you'll take the right. The troll bucks away from the guard's grasp, nearly breaking away from them. They double down on their attempts to hold her. Isabel stares into her PDA. She looks irritated. To hell with this. It's a waste of time and we got a schedule to keep. Isabel, normally you're the calm one on the team. Why are you so eager to get us in a fight? What do you mean? What schedule? Say my work schedule. After I'm done here, I need to pull a double shift at Uncle Tse's House of Pork. Mine, I work 2 jobs. Damn you, trying to put food on the table to feed my kids. Hell, her yell grows into impervious volume, reverberating in your ears. I'm just a caterer. I work at Uncle Tse's House of Pork. There's a moment of stunned silence. Finally, the troll starts. You work at Uncle Tse's? This place is a vomit factory. Isabel goes deadly serious. I know. The guards look at her boss. Actually, we heard almost the very first time we came into Haoi. That was also mentioned. The game, like, I think that's actually good. The game, what it does, it refers to itself. Something that was mentioned earlier, that this House of Pork is really, really bad, is now used once again. And that just makes the world as if you're really living in this location. It is not just random loose things that are tied together. No, actually something that was mentioned way back comes back again. And I think that's kind of cool. The security captain strains outrageously against his captor's flailing arms, obviously oblivious to everything but his own struggle. Look, I just hurry back to the kitchen and just get out of our hair. She steps aside to let Isabel pass. Good job, Isabel. There's a brief pause, then she mutters a response under her breath. The mic barely picks up. This is exhausting. No more improvisation for me. I'm done with this. From now on, I'm your parrot. Just tell me what to say and Owl will say exactly that. After what almost happened in the elevator, I think that's a good call. Good, Isnobel. Well, this is an episode of trying to stay silent, or no, we're not so much silent as we're trying to evade being caught. Yowza. That is really... We had this... So many things happened to us. Uh-oh. What now? Ah! An impressive looking man is in the starched white coat and blocks the whole way. He turns and you recognize the familiar pastry magic and more insignia on his lapel. He fixes his gaze on Isabel, and the expression on his face is anything but happy. Wait, he looks like he has a white face. Is this... Don't tell me this is the plastic-faced man. No. This is just the lighting here. Woo! What are you doing back here? We went over this in the staff meeting this morning. I'm the one who's covering this area. The VIPs are to be handled by manager only. You should be on the convention hall floor. No, you know what? We're going to say that that's a prank. This is a prank to be done, not just... You can't make a wrong turn because you have to pass security. I know, sorry, they sent me back here, but I think it was a prank. I know, sorry, they sent me back here, but I think it was a prank, yeah. Looks like she was telling the truth after her encounter with the guards. She's repeating everything you say verbatim. And you fell for that? You had specific instructions to stay on the floor. I didn't know. I'm new here. Because if we missed the instruction that he gave him, then I think he would know, because he probably did a head count. Yeah, no shit, I don't recognize... Oh my, what now? Convention goer. You become dimly aware of a figure looming behind you in the convention hall. New here? You must be joking, woman. You've been on that kiosk for 20 minutes now. Wait, excuse me, what? He leans in, gets in your face. You can't taste the onions on his breath. I said it's time to get off the damn demo kiosk. You've been hogging it for way too long, and there's a line here. Back down, man. You'll get your turn. Back down, man. Oh, goddamn, no. You get your turn. What are you talking about? You aren't even one of our players, do I need to get security? Oh, God. I need to answer him and answer the manager. Oh, I didn't even realize that she was doing that. Oh. I hope you guys are having fun with me going all crazy over this. I said that's enough. I've been following the devs of the solver for months now, and I've traveled 17 hours to try it out myself. You do not get to tell me that I flew here for nothing. Get the hell out of the kiosk or I'm calling security. Okay, so both are calling the security because I unfortunately made the mistake that she's still listening to me. Okay, be the plan. This game is good. Let's calm down. And that's of course the first line that I read now. This doesn't have to get violent. That is bad to say because the manager will hear this. Be my guest. I've worked as hotel owner. The security team. This is good for both of them because then the manager will back down perhaps, and he will back down. Let's take the second hand first. We know the hotel owner. Call the security, see what happens. Oh yeah? And what do you do here exactly? He stands and hands on his hip, his jaw thrust out. Tell me what I have to wait on you. Be my guest. I'm working for this hotel's owner. The security team is going to take my word over yours. You work for the owner? So then you're not a pastry magic employee? You sound skeptical. So then why are you wearing one of the uniforms? Oh my lord, I thought... Indeed, I was a catering service and not of the hotel itself. We are screwed. We are screwed. Ah, good answer. So either we can say, I'm here to check up on the vendors here at the show, tech vendors, the catering crew, that's also for him. All of it, to make sure that the reputation of our venue isn't tarnished. Or I can say, I'm here to gauge customer satisfaction with the show. We're trying to decide whether to host DECCON again in 57. Collecting candid interviews with convention goers and subcontractors is a part of that. Is that logical? Because we just said we work for the hotel. I don't think we are the ones that decide, so I'm going to go with the first. The decker continues to stare, hands on his hip. Okay, I guess. Just try to make it quick, okay? I really want to get my hands on that software and I'm not leaving until I do. So, I didn't pick the second option because I don't think that the hotel decides if they can host DECCON. I think they're being, well, rented for the venue. So, oh, you look like a secret shopper, that sort of thing. He stares down at Isabel, a newfound respect on his face. Well, I hope you tell your employees that pastry, magic and more catering went above and beyond the call of duty. To respect your hotels and its rules. Yeah, I will. In the conventional, the decker that you were arguing with backs away to a respectable distance. The catering manager steps aside to let Isabel pass. Okay, after that little double conversation at once, we're going to end the episode. I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.